Hi, hello everyone. My name is Shekhar Reddy, Senior Physics Faculty. So today we'll start the class continuing previous. So this concept we'll use for preparing IIT JEE and NEET, ICSE, CBSE, and all state boards. So last topic will continuing Coulomb's law is completed. Now Coulomb force. Coulomb force in vector form. Vector form. Now 2-point charges Q1, Q2 separated by certain distance. So already in previous class discussed about Coulomb force. The force between these two charges is directly proportional to the product of charges and inversely proportional to square of distance between them. So that formula already we have to write in previous case. Now vector form. F bar is equal 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square R cap. Or F bar is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R cube R bar. Since R cap is equal R bar by mod R bar by mod R. Suppose R cap value 1. Modulus of R bar is R. Now substituting here, R bar is equal to 1 into R. It cancels, it gets the same value. R cap value 1. If it is asking magnitude of this one, R cap value 1, F bar is F is equal to 1 by 4 by Q1 by R square. Now, direction of Coulomb force. Direction of Coulomb force. Plus Q1 plus Q2. The force away from the charges. Or minus Q1 minus Q2. The force is these two cases. The force is repulsive force. Repulsive force. Suppose here minus Q1 plus Q2. The force is attractive. The force is attractive. So that means here plus Q1 plus Q2. These are like charges, repulsive force. Minus Q1 minus Q2. These are also like charges, repulsive force. Minus Q1 plus Q2 are unlike charges. The force is attractive. That means the force between two unlike charges is always attractive. That means two words. So at the same time, the repulsive force or attractive force, the lines in between lines and these two charges. That means the Coulomb force is central forces. The Coulomb force is central forces. The Coulomb force you should remember always central force. What is the reason? The force in between the long line joining the charges. At the same time, the Coulomb force always exists. Action, reaction pair. Action, reaction pair. So this is maybe attractive or repulsive. At the same time, in gravitational force always attractive. Gravitational is attractive. So next point, most important point, Coulomb force is applicable only static charges. Coulomb force applicable only static charges. Static means rest position. Coulomb force is only applicable to static charges. Suppose if two charges are moving, they produce magnetic field. Additional to electric field. So that means already we know that stationary charges to produce only electric field, charge under the motion to produce magnetic field. So that means here net force between the charges is F net ball is equal the sum of electric force, F suffix E, electric force plus magnetic force, the sum of electric force and magnetic force. If any one of the charge is at rest. That is Fm is equal to 0. Fm is equal to 0. Therefore, F is equal, that means F net is equal only electric force. Here, Coulomb force is applied. Okay, final conclusion, if the charges are rest, Coulomb force is applicable. And that means static charges. If the charges are in motion, if moving charges to produce magnetic field, external to electric field. That means magnetic force developed at the same time electric force developed. The net force on the charges is equal to the sum of electric force plus magnetic force. If any one of charges is at rest, that is F magnetic force is equal to 0, F was equal to Fe1. Next to the direction of resultant force. The direction of resultant both are applicable. The direction of resultant mean F net. Forces along electric field direction or electric force direction. Electric force direction. Electric force direction. So next point. Coulomb's law, good for point charges. Good for point charges. Good for point charges. Good for point charges. Whose dimensions are small, whose dimensions are small, compared with separation between the charges. Suppose like this are Q2. Here, if you are concerned point charge certain distance, suppose dimensions are increases. The distance also increases. Here less distance means so point charges magnitude less. The distance increases, something increases. And with comparison, point charge, when you are saying that point charges, with comparison distance, the charges dimensions is small. But that means less than distance. With comparison to distance, the dimensions of or magnitude of charges small. That means Coulomb law is good. So next point, next concept. Force between multiple charges. Coulomb's force between multiple charges. This is known as superposition theorem. Superposition theorem. So now consider number of charges. Number of point charges, let Q1, Q2, Q3, and so on Qn. Placed as shown in figure. Like this is point O. We have one charge Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5, Qn. This is like R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, Rn. Now consider number of point charges at B Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5, Qn. Placed as shown in figure, and another charge Q placed at O. Our it means total force or net force acts on the charge at O. Net force acts on the charge at O. Now net force acts on charge at point O. So now force on Q due to Q1 is F1 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q by R1 square, like this is vector, right in vector form, R1 cap. So force on charge Q due to Q1 is F1 bar. F1 bar is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q by R1 square. Force on Q due to Q2 is F2 bar is equal 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q2 Q by R2 square R cap. That means here, like this is R1 cap, this is R2 cap. Now similarly, force on Q due to Q1 is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q Qn by Rn square Rn cap. Now, according to superposition of theorem, superposition theorem, F net, that means F4 bar is equal F1 bar, F2 bar plus F3 bar and so on plus Fn bar. So this value are substituting. So here all are positive charges. Positive charge means the force is repulsive F1 direction of here, F2 bar, F3 bar, F4 bar, F5 bar, Fn bar. Suppose if any one of the force, any one of the charge is negative, suppose if it is maybe negative charge, they are considered the negative sign. Here all are positive in repulsive force. Repulsive force. So but that means this is then lesser charge, this is more charge. All are positive repulsive force. So this is superposition theorem. What does that mean? Force acts on charge at O. Force acting on charge Q at point O. So force due to Q1, force due to Q2, force due to Q3, force due to Q4, force due to Q5, force due to Q. That means the vector sum of all the forces is equal to net force acts on the charge at point O. So that is we have to write F4, F4 means F net is equal to F1 bar plus F2 bar plus F3 bar plus and so on Fn bar. So this is known as force on any one of the charge due to multiple charges. This is read as superposition theorem. This is read as superposition theorem. Superposition theorem. Now, after this, we'll discuss some problems, numerical problems based on this concept. Based on this concept. So now, problems based on Coulomb force. First problem, 2 point charges plus 8 microcoulomb and plus 12 microcoulomb repel each other with a force of 48 Newton. Force of 48 Newton when an addition charge of 10 microcoulomb, addition charge of 10 microcoulomb, each given is given to each charges. The distance between the charges are same, nothing but not changes. Then new forces. Answers. Repulsive force of 24 Newton. Second one, attractive force of 3 Newton. Third one, attractive force of 24 Newton. So next two, attractive force of 2 Newton. So here given that, so for solution, Q1 is given how much? 8 microcoulomb plus 8. Q2 is equal to 1 microcoulomb. Next, F1 force is given. F1 force is equal to 48 Newton. 48 Newton. Here let me R1 is equal to R. This is case 1. After case 2, Q1 is equal to 10 microcoulomb. 10 microcoulomb minus 10. Minus 10. Minus 10 microcoulomb is given to each charge. That means Q1, second is Q1 dash plus 8 micro minus 10 microcoulomb. Therefore, Q1 dash is equal to how much? Plus 8 minus 10. That means minus 2 microcoulomb. Q2 dash plus 12 micro minus 10 microcoulomb. Therefore, Q2 dash is equal to how much? Plus 2 microcoulomb. In first case, already both are positive, positive. Plus, plus. Repulsive force. That's why repulsive force is given 48 Newton. Second case, minus 2 to 10 coulomb added each of charge. Plus 8 minus 10. Remaining minus 2 coulomb. Next, plus 12 minus 10. Plus 2 micro. Here, unlike charges will get. Unlike charges mean automatically the force is attractive. So immediately, so repulsive force, first point, this can be not possible. This can be under first and second options not applicable. What is the reason? We can get unlike charges. Unlike charges mean force may be this one or force may be this one. We know that Coulomb's force F is equal to K Q1 Q2 by R squared. Here second case R1, first case R1 R, second case R2 is also R, not changes. Then what is asking second case? New force F2 is asking. So your relation between this is constant F proportional to Q1 Q2. F proportional to Q1 Q2. So that means we have to write F1 by F2 directly proportional to Q1 Q2 by Q1 dash Q2 dash. F1 value what is given? 48 Newton. We are asking F2. So Q1 8, Q2 12, Q1 dash how much? Minus no need of right here, minus indicate attractive force, minus and plus. So in this one, this is also 2. So 2 into 2, 4. So 4 dividing, so 12 dividing by 4. That means how much remaining? 8 into 3. 8 into 3, 48. So therefore F2 is equal, F2 transfer that side, 48 here only by 24. F2 is equal to how much? 24 to 48. 24 Newton. Yeah, which is answer? 24 Newton is attractive. Yes, 24 Newton is repulsive. Repulsive is not possible. What is the reason? Unlike charges. Here, attractive 24 Newton is not possible. Your answer may 2 Newton. 2 Newton means attractive force. Okay? And here force between only force and charges. Charges, first case, force is given 48 Newton. Next is same distance. Additional charge given to the first charge and second charge. Additional charge means negative nature. So Q1 plus 8 minus 10 added. Net charge minus 2 coulomb Q1 dash. Next Q2 plus 12. Q2 dash plus 12 minus 10. Plus 12 minus 10 plus 2. After that, we'll get the unlike charges. The force between unlike charges is known as attractive. So that means finally answer means 2 Newton attractive. 2 Newton attractive. 2 Newton attractive. So next problem. Second problem. When 4 coulomb, comma, Q coulomb, and 1C with 1 coulomb. One coulomb charges are placed along a straight line of length. Line of length L. At 0, L by 2, and L respectively. The respective value of Q, so that net force on 4C means 4 coulomb is 0. Is 0. And 1 coulomb is 0. 1C is 0. Separately. Coulomb. Now answers -1, -1 by 4. Second one, -1 by 2, -1 by 4. Third one, -1 by 4, -1. Fourth one, -1 by 4, -1 by 2. Okay, here once again, when 4 coulomb charge, Q coulomb charge, and 1 coulomb charge are placed along a straight line of length how much L is given. At 0, the mean origin L by 2 and L respectively. The respective value of Q. Here what is asking respective value of Q. So that net force on 4C is 0 and 1C is 0 separately. Or so here two cases is given. According to given question, like this is principle of superposition. So generally we know the formula Coulomb force F is equal. If bar is equal. If 1 bar, F2 bar, and so on. If n bar. Suppose if you have only 2 forces, consider 2 forces, 3 forces, 4 forces, 4 forces. If it is n forces, mean n forces. So general basic formula we know that F is equal 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R squared. So if it is take this value chaos. Now given condition, a straight line of length L is given. So like this is taken as origin O, this point L by 2 under that mean up to here L by 2. Up to here. So here what the charge is given? Or C next to Q coulomb, next 1 coulomb. So here case 1, case 1, case 1. F4 coulomb is 0. F4 coulomb is 0. That means F net. So here F net will consider F1 between these two and the force due to this one. Force on 4 coulomb charge due to Q. Force on 4 coulomb charge due to this one. That will this force will be taken as F2. So that means F4C 4 coulomb is equal to how much? F1 plus F2. F1 plus F2. So F1 value how much? 1 by 4 by epsilon naught will take value we consider K. Q1 4 coulomb. Next Q2 is equal to how much? Q. What is the distance? L. And here R is equal to L by 2. L square into 4. L square by 4. Fraction of 4. Next plus F2 value. K is common. F2 means between these two. The force due to multiple charges. Superposition. Force on 4 coulomb due to Q. Force on 4 coulomb charge due to 1 coulomb. So the first charge here 4. Second charge means 1. What is the distance? L square. L square. As F force is equal to how much? 0. So therefore 0 force is equal. Yet K by L square common. Four into 4, 16. Q plus here only 4. 4. So now 0 is equal to K by L square into 16 Q plus 4. So this is multiplied transfer here. This will becomes to 0. So therefore remaining 16 Q is equal to minus 4. 4 K is equal to minus 1. Therefore Q is equal to minus 1 by 4. Q is equal to minus 1 by 4. Q is equal to minus 1 by 4. In case 2, what is given? Force is 0. 1 C also 0. 1 coulomb is also 0. So here 1 coulomb charge here. 1 coulomb charge. Force on 1 coulomb charge due to this one and due to this one. In second case, four coulomb, Q coulomb, 1 coulomb. Like this is 0 up to here n by 2. That's this total distance CL. But this point is also how much remaining. But force between these two, let be F1. Force between these two, F2. Okay, force on 1 coulomb charge due to this one. Force on 1 coulomb charge due to this one. That means F1C is equal to how much? F1 like this one. F2 like this one. Same thing here. K common. F1 means 1 charge Q. Next charge 1. What is the distance? L by 2. The L square into 4. K. K value. Second force 4. 4 into charge how much? 1. What is the distance? L square. L square. So this value how much? F1 is 0. That means 0 is equal K by L square common. K by L square common. Remaining how much? 4 into Q. 4 cube plus 4. So K by L square transfer here. That is multiplying 0. 0 into something 0. Remaining value how much? 4 Q is equal to minus 4. That means Q is equal to how much? Minus 1. So net force on 4 coulomb charge 0. Q value will get minus 1 by 4. Net force on 4 coulomb charge 1 coulomb charge 0. Q value will get minus 1. Here what is the answer? This is minus 1 by 4. According to given order, not correct. Minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 4. Not this. Minus 1 by 4. Here. Minus 1. So that means third is correct answer. Third is correct answer. So next problem. Charges Q are placed at the ends of a diagonal of square in the charge Q or placed at the other two corners. Other two corners. The condition for net force on Q is 0. Q2 is 0. So answers Q is equal to minus 2 root Q. Q being negative. Second answer Q is equal minus K by 2. Q is negative. Third answer Q is equal to minus 2 root Q. Q being positive. answer. Q is equal minus Q by 2. Q is giving so this is a condition. Once again, charges Q, capital Q, are placed at the ends of a diagonal of square, and the charges small q are placed at the other two corners. The condition for the net force on capital Q, net force on Q to be 0. These are answers. So now, according to given question, let A be the square of side A. Square of side A. Now we draw the square of side A. Corner A, corner B, corner B, corner C, corner D. Corner B, one charge, capital Q. Next one, this is diagonal. Next, other corner. So you're asking net force on Q is 0. Let be any corner of the GQ. So if you have corner FD, now FD is equal to 0 at this corner. So here, how many charges? 4 charges. And the charge force on charge at this point due to this one, due to this one, due to this one. Here all are positive charges. Now force on charge at corner D due to charge at A, radius 1. Recursive force. So let me vector force on corner D. We will consider F2. So force on capital Q due to charge at Q. One direction. Force on charge Q due to Q, F2. These are same direction. Repulsive force, same distance. Like this is F1 bar, F2 bar. Now consider resultant force. F bar here, theta is 90 degrees. Next, another force is there. Force acts on the corner B charge due to the corner B. This is taken as same thing. This is also repulsive force. So like corner A, sorry, this side A, this side A. Diagonal will consider root A according to the theorem. So here F1 between small q capital Q, F2 between small q capital Q. Same charges, same distances. That means F1 is equal to here. F2 is equal to F. Same distance, same forces. So this value will consider K Q by A square. Q by A square. So now, according to posterior Pythagoras, according to posterior parallelogram of theorem, like here F1, F, F2, F. So we know that two vectors acting at the same point as adjacent sides of a diagonal, that result is the magnitude. That result is the in magnitude direction. Here F4. So like this will be taken as F4 is equal under root of F1 square. F square, F2 square. This is also F square. Plus 2 F1, F2 cos. F1 means F, F2F cos theta. Cos theta value how much? 90 degrees. 90 degrees. So here cos 90 value 0. That means F4 is equal to how much? F square plus F square remaining 2F square. Here since cos 90. 0. F4 is equal to here F square inside. That means only simply F4. So that means here F4 means result force of F1 and F. So next another force. F3 is equal to K. First charge how much? Q. Next charge how much? Q. Q square by what is the distance? Root 2a. So root 2a means now substituting, a value substituting distance. Root 2 whole square. That means root 2 whole square, 2 remaining a square, 2a square. So this value F1 is equal to how much? K. So F1 is equal to first value how much? Already we know that here. K. Q by a square. F4 this one, F3 this one. Now net force how much? FD is equal. Net force is equal by superposition. Superposition theorem. FD bar is equal F4 bar plus F3 bar. So FD how much? 0. 0 is equal to F4 value how much? Root 2 K Q by A square plus F3 value how much? F3 value here. Root 2 Q plus Q remaining. Q by 2 remaining. So this is multiplying term, the transfer here. This becomes to 0. That means 0 is equal to how much remaining? 0 is equal root 2 Q plus Q by 2. Root 2 Q plus Q by 2. So our requirement will capital Q. That means Q by 2 is equal minus. Therefore, Q is equal. This is transfer that side minus 2 root 2 Q. Okay. So if it is negative Q negative means attractive force is possible. But what condition? Already a minus is there. If it is substituting minus or minus plus. So these are positive charges according to the condition. Here, which one of answer is correct? Minus 2 root Q negative. Suppose here minus 2 root Q positive, not positive. If it is positive, means attractive direction here. So that means answer this one.